Right, so we're just walking around. Let me just saw this row of benches. Like here, I kind of feel it looks a bit too overdone, over edited. Okay, so we're in this new location. We're on this like balcony thingy, and the shoe's out of focus, but it looks nice because you know the jacket's the main focus here. I'm thinking if we incorporate a bit of design, you know, just one of these, and just like me behind it somewhere. Alright guys, so we're in this park again. I was thinking, where do we take more pictures of the new like outfit? Because you know we don't have the same location all the time for everything. And this, that seems pretty solid. Thinking we could probably mount this for like a minute. I mean, you know, I don't think like this is a solid piece. Oh wait, pardon me. Bit of an update. But let's try and edit it. We'll try and do that. Let's see if we can do it. Right here, we're going to open up Photoshop and we're going to import two pictures. One will be of this actual stag, again, side on. Second one will be me, again, side on. You want it to be very similar in like positioning because that's going to help you a lot. Next, you want to drag the picture of you over the other picture and then simply add a mask, and you're going to want to color everything except for yourself with the black brush. But make sure you've got the right layer selected. And the reason we use the mask is just because if you do make a mistake like this, put it back in by just going back to the white brush, painting over that, and you've got your original image back. Just helps with if you make a mistake or not. So basically the next, what you want to do is make a selection of you. Go to the select brush, select just you. Obviously you'll get a bit of maybe the background in, but you know what, that's fine because you can just use the minus tool just to take away the section that you don't want. So what you want to do then is right click, select inverse, and then delete, and that should take away all of the background. Right, you want to bring back the stag, and look at that, without even doing anything else. That doesn't look too bad. Again, you want to go back around the edges, finalize it a bit, take away anything that kind of leaves a harsh line to add to the effect that you are actually sitting on it. The whole reason I put the hand up was to make it look like I'm holding onto the antler thing. So literally just take away obviously this section of it, but you want to keep maybe some fingers just on top of it to make it look like it's grasping it, I guess. Alright, what you also want to do is you want to add a bit of shadowing just where like your legs are on the stag, because you know you will cast a shadow. Simply just go to the burn tool and just go right under the leg. Not too harsh, you know, just again just a little bit of a shadow. And here you go, a before and after of what it looks like with and without the shadow. It's not too much, but you know, it's supposed to be very subtle. That's it for this section. Back to you, me. I see it. We were walking trying to find a new location for the jacket, and we just came across this right here. We got ourselves like a unique kind of shadow. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not unique. It's literally just from the gate from it. But we want to try and incorporate it. Don't know how, because it's a bit low, so it might be difficult. We're going to try it. Maybe cover one of the eyes or something. I mean, it should be possible if we get pretty close up here. Yeah, let's try that. Right, with this one, I was actually pretty surprised with, because I didn't see these until like an hour after they were taken, just because we wanted to use as much sunlight as we could. Because obviously we knew that it was getting quite late in the day. But yeah, I was getting like a Gambit vibe kind of off of it, you know what I'm saying? Just like the superhero kind of thing with the headband and the hair. What I like about this as well, just the eyes are just catching, they're at the right angle just to catch enough sunlight to kind of bring them out a bit. So to try and help that, I'm going to just decrease the exposure a bit and also increase the contrast and the highlight. And again, just a little bit of clarity. Now the only thing that I would want to change about this, which I can't because you know, sunlight, is I'd have that little shadow just here, just lowered, just so it's, again, it's framing the face a bit. But you know, I can't control that, so it's fine. Right now with the second one, I was getting like first one we had like a Gambit vibe. This one I'm getting like a Dracula kind of vibe. I don't know, maybe it's the positioning. It's the weird kind of just the darkness around like this one character. Right, to go with the kind of the Dracula vibe, I guess, we'll just take down this contrast, just increase the highlight a little bit. All right, and this is the thing, I'm editing mine this way, but that doesn't mean like you have to do yours in a similar way. This is just how I'm doing it because this is what I'm feeling looks best. Honestly, if you have like a different kind of way of just thinking how you want your picture, you might as well just go with that, because that could be 10 times better. So what I might do as well is just center myself by just cropping out this little blank space at the side, because it's not really needed. Again, that's another one done. Getting through these pretty fast. So yeah, let's go back to the video again. Right, so second outfit done. Went pretty smoothly, I liked it a lot. We got some good shadow stuff, as you're gonna see. So yeah, now we've got 2 more jackets, and I mean there's 2 locations as well. I don't know which one suits each location, or if they both suit, or maybe they both won't, I don't know. Probably more the first one. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take both jackets down to both locations. Saves time, and also just when we're in the moment, you know, we might strike something, so it'll just help a bit as well. So yeah, let's do that. Right, we're here at the 3rd location. Got the 3rd jacket on, the 4th jacket over there. And what we're going to do, we're going to try them both on in different areas of this little like woodland area. Looks pretty nice. Also, the sun has gone down a little bit, so it just looks a bit more, I guess, like warmer, smoother, not as harsh as before. So yeah, it might, to be honest, these might look better than the other ones. But again, we'll just see in the editing process. Try and get them all to look as nice as each other. But yeah, let's start off with the bridge. There's a little tip with this one as well. So there are 3 things you probably think of when you're taking a picture of like an object, a person, a model, whatever. There's the composition, so how the model, character, whatever is positioned, the positioning of the camera, where you put in the camera, and also your surroundings. Is there anything in the background, the foreground that could wreck it or something? Here an example. This shot's alright, but there's a couple of things wrong with it. So positioning's okay, I guess, but it could be improved on. But that's both of the camera and the model, well, character. Second thing that's really wrecking it is this truck in the back. Like, you know, you don't want that. It's weirdly distracting. So here is an example of something that's a lot better. Or so here you've actually got, you know, it's tighter, it looks nicer, the jacket's more of the central focus. There's spacing between the hands and the like top of the head. There's enough spacing, so it looks pretty good, like composition wise. There's nothing in the background as well. What I like in this one as well is there's like the sun is just coming in just over the horizon of like a hill that was in the background. Just cuts in nicely. That's another thing actually. A good thing to think about is the time of day. So if you want like that golden hour, which is dawn or dusk, you gotta just wait for those hours. But the pictures you get are like amazing. Here's an example, like, you know, it's the sun's cutting in nicely. I like it a lot. I'm not saying the other one doesn't work, because that was taken midday and it was quite cloudy. But one good thing is, I guess, when it's cloudy, the clouds act as like a natural softbox, which is pretty good sometimes. I just feel like I prefer the other one for this edit in specific. To edit this one, what I'm gonna do is pretty much the same as the other ones. I'm gonna change up the exposure, the highlights, the shadows. And I feel like in this one specifically, I really want those shadows to be quite dark. Also gonna add a bit of temp to it right up here. That's gonna also just add more sunlight to the picture. Alright, so this one I like the symmetry of. It looks pretty nice, like composition wise. Only issue is, as you can see, it's not exactly straight. So if we straighten up a bit, it'll look even nicer. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to that angle tool again, the line of the bridge, line that up with the line of the grid. And once they're both parallel, you know they're straight, and it just looks even better. What I just noticed, which I didn't see in the camera before, there's like a little head right under the legs, which is a bit weird. So let's take that out. You can use that removal tool up here. Just click on the head, hope for the best, and you know what? That's not too bad. It doesn't look like there was a head there before, and you know, I'm okay with that. Let's go on to the next edit. Now ideally with this jacket, I would have picked like a plane hanger or something, you know, just something that looks a bit Top Gun-esque, because I'm getting that feeling from this, but I didn't have one. So we're just going to use this rock that I can put my foot on. And again, so what we're going to do is just darken the shadows, bring out some of the colour in the jacket using contrast. And also again, we're going to use the temp tool just to add more sunlight in the top, give just a nice warm feeling. Okay, this one's very straight on again. And again, we're just going to up the temp on this, bit of the exposure, change that a bit of contrast again. I'm noticing the video, there's a lot of repetition of what I'm saying, but you know what? It all works well in the style of the edit. Again, we're going to just make sure it's straight by, again, going to that little level tool and just make sure that the feet are basically touching the same line. That's how we know, like, I'm standing straight. Alright guys, so done for today. Got 4 jackets done. Pretty good. I feel like they went pretty well. There might be a couple of hiccups in one or two of them. That's fine. We'll get that in Lightroom. So yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, I did just say that we'll go to Lightroom, but we've done all the edits now, so there's no need for that. But yeah, this was actually a pretty fun little shoot to do. There were like a couple issues throughout like the period of like filming everything, but everything's done now. It's all come out alright, pictures were done nicely, and yeah, hopefully I'll get back with something soon. Got something planned for mid-February. Just depends if we can get it done in time. Hopefully I will. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.